Hello, good morning to everyone. Today in this video, I'll tell you some of the Android settings you don't know even they are executed. The first one is very interesting. Say for example, when I'm playing any audio or video, means the audio with video. See, there is some video playing, right? And if you can observe, there are some captions which are delivering in English. So this option is not from the YouTube. Okay, when I minimize this, see immediately those live captions were also disappeared. So not only the YouTube video, if you play any audio, this option will give you the live captions. Say for example, if you're watching any video which is in other language, then this option will be very useful. How to enable this? Go to your Android phone settings, right? And on the settings, just search as live caption. Live caption. See, as soon as you search, you will see, tap on this live caption and just you need to enable this. By default this will be disabled. When you first open this will be in the disabled state. You need to click on this and enable this. Now try to play any YouTube video or any audio on your mobiles, then you will see that live captions on the mobile. And then the next step, the second option is app pinning. So this is very useful because, say for example, assuming you will give your phone to some of your friend or relative or whatever it may be, then only Chrome should work, no other app should work. Means there will be your personal photos or your social media, only you want this particular app, that may be any app. In this case, in this example, I am using only Chrome to be used. There is an option called app pinning. Click on this Android phone settings, and on the search here, on the settings search, just search as pin here, pin, and you will see something like app pinning here. App pinning, if you can see, just tap on this. This will also, by default this will be disabled. You need to tap on this, and by default this will be in the disabled state. You need to enable this. Okay, I'll tell you how you can use this. Okay, so say for example, you're handing over your phone to your friend, so you open the Chrome and then click on this recent apps one, so that this comes like this, right? In the drop down, click on pin here. Okay, now your friend or relative or whomever the person you handed over your phone cannot go away from this app. See, I am pressing on the home button or back button or recents button. Nothing, no other app I can open, only the Chrome. Even if I lock the screen, and if I unlock screen, see, it is saying like the app is pinned. So how you can unpin this? You can just press this back and this recents for few seconds, continuous press. Okay, you should not leave that. Touch and hold. Yeah, when you touch and hold, this came into the lock screen, right? Yeah, now everything is okay. You can open Chrome or chat GPT or whatever it may be. But before using this option app pinning, be careful that you may stuck here. Okay, yeah, you need to correctly press this. Okay, then it will get into the lock state. Okay, you can unlock. And the third option is extra dim. So when you're using the phone during night times, you will decrease the brightness to this level. Okay, Even more you can decrease. There is an option called extra dim. Okay, see here, this extra dim, right? Many of the Android users don't know this option. You need to enable this. Actually, by default this will be disabled. At night times you can enable this, and here you can decrease the intensity so that it will be even more dimmer. Okay, if you don't have this option in the status bar, here click on this pencil icon, and somewhere in these styles you will see that extra dim. When you find that extra dim, just bring it to the top, okay, so that when next time you will find it somewhere here, this is off, this is on, so that it will give you some eye protection. And the fourth one is two windows. Say for example, when you are watching YouTube, okay, at the same time I also want Chrome to be used at the same time. In this case, what you can do is you can just press the home screen and click on this recent apps. Okay, here at the top, just click on this drop down and click on freeform. So this will be becoming as a floating window. Now you can open Google Chrome and you can play the video, and the video is playing, and you can browse through other apps, that may be Instagram or any other app. But this is the Moto mobile, that's the reason it is coming like this freeform option. Okay, if you have another mobile, say for example, I'll be telling you another mobile also. Now I am holding Nothing mobile. Okay, in this Nothing mobile, what I'll do is, first of all, on other mobiles you need to click on the Android phone settings, then click on gestures, then go to this navigation mode, and navigation mode to gesture mode, not the 3-button mode. If you have 3-button mode here, this option won't work on the mobile. First, from 3-button mode, from this mode to the gestures mode, you need to keep the option. Now if you open YouTube, okay, and what you can do is you need to swipe here like this. Now this will become a floating window, see here. And now if you want another app like Chrome, say for example, or Google, you can open, you can browse through, and here you can play any video, say for example this one. Okay, and you can also use background at the same time. Okay, I'll be closing this. And one more option is notification history. Many people don't know the notification history. You need to click on the Android phone settings, and on the search, just search as notifications. Okay, notifications or notification history, you can directly search. Where is this? Instead, I'll just directly search as notification history, or I'll go by navigation only. I'll be clicking on notifications, then click on this notification history. See here, these are the activity or the notifications on my mobile. Say for example, if you miss any yesterday's message, here you will see the notification history, not the actual message. Okay, but anyway, what are the apps you frequently use, you can monitor by using this option called notification history. Please do comment how is this video, and if you feel this is informative, please do hit a like, and thanks for watching. Have a nice day.